Hi guys. Well, today I'm gonna share some bad news. Well, sad news. That's too bad. That's too bad. Look at the t-shirt that I'm wearing. So, well, now I'm filming the video with iPhone 13 Pro Max, the latest Apple's creation in terms of iPhones. And I'll let you decide whether the quality of the front camera is acceptable for the latest, the most expensive phone in the line or not acceptable, especially for those who are bloggers and who have to use the front camera often. So yeah, and believe me, I tried different presets. I tried switching macro and switching off the HDR format as well, because there are a lot of opinions in advices in the internet how you can improve the quality of the video. You can actually check this out yourself, because I filmed few recent vlogs using iPhone 13 Pro Max, and you will notice the significant difference between the front and back cameras. Well, basically it's obvious, because the front camera doesn't have that many lenses, but well, it's something that is similar to iPhone 11 even, or 10, so it's not something you would expect after paying 3 or 4 times as much for the phone. Well, it depends on whether you use it or not, but I'm, as a blogger, beginning vlogger and blogger, with the frontal camera, the good quality of the picture is a preference for me. So to be honest with you, I was really disappointed from the start, but then I read, well, to be honest with you, I didn't read the reviews before I bought this, because I assumed that such an expensive it's my kid. Well, I decided to reflect every single aspect of the quality of the picture. So my kid with the cheese in her mouth, well, basically she's trying to get hold of this. This one is iPhone 6s, and this one is Redmi. It's Android phone is Redmi 9C, and I will briefly compare those phones and the photo and video quality with them. But to be honest with you, I literally put like 3 phones together, and I filmed the same video with the same light, with the same environment, and well, may sound as a surprise to you, but I found that quality in some of those cheaper phones, it's not just comparable, but it depends on taste, but it may be superior if you evaluate the end result. So it depends on taste, but you can actually play around with, in iPhone 13 Pro Max, you can actually play around with settings. So you can play with exposure, you can play with resolutions, you can play with lights. Well, all those features are, if you know how to edit pictures, are more or less accessible to you in iPhone. It's not the camera, the full scale camera, but still you have some tools for that. In my case, I played for like 2 weeks with them. I read through I think every single review that there are on the internet, video and in format of text. And I tried and tried and tried, and still this environment, actually, this light is, it depends. Well, please leave comments, because it's really important for me to know whether you had the same issue, whether you like the quality of the video or not. What do you think about it? Because this one is the nicest. And I didn't move, and the light didn't change. So please take it like, if I move and if the light is changing throughout my flat or outside, well, take a look at my videos, recent videos, and those were taken with iPhone 13 Pro Max, and judge for yourself. And please leave a comment regarding the quality and what you think about it, because the back camera is superb. The stabilization, the sharpness, everything is just, well, amazing. But sometimes you have to, comment on something. You have to make videos like this when you were talking, like talking head here. and you have to have your proper front camera, right? In this case, you simply well, this amount which you pay for this phone, for me, I expected much more from this. So you will be able to compare the quality of the video in the oldest videos which I took with Redmi 9C, which costs about $100 plus minus. The only thing that is not really well, it let me down here in States, is that Redmi 9C is really a super budget phone with I have a review of this phone. Just a second. Можешь пойти в комнату, зайка? Иди в комнату курьяшки, покажи ей видео, хорошо? Я тебя разблокирую. So basically, I'm talking about this iPhone 6s, if you see. So it's not something that I made up. I had all those two phones, and then the third one that I bought recently, literally 2 weeks ago. And you can compare and look through my older video, and you will see that, well, with this phone, which costs about $100, you get, well, nice quality of the video, even though it costs 10 times less than iPhone 13 Pro Max. Иди куляшки. So yeah, I don't have much time to edit the photo, so on video, on my laptop or something, because, well, and I don't. So if you go through the videos, the older one and the newer one, you'll notice that I didn't retouch them. So it's the original videos that you get from the phone. And please compare it to yourself and comment. Your comments will be useful to me, and I like communication, basically. So as many reviewers in the internet noticed, that colors in this phone, well, I'm not sweating my lip area only. I'm not using any kind of glitter here, but you can see the colors there is quite unnatural. Leave alone the glitter thing, but in general, especially when you move, you see that the focus is not catching as quickly as you would love it to be, and you would expect from such pricey phone, right? So and I tried my best for 2 weeks, playing around with settings and listening to every single advice they had. Basically, obviously, they say that unfortunately the quality of image in iPhone 11 Pro may be better than within this phone, but saying that like secondhand 11 Pro Max can be found for like $400 or something, and it's still good. Not many people would want to leave it, I believe. But for example, let me go back to this Redmi 9C phone. So Redmi 9C, being super cheap, it's Android phone. It's really user friendly. If we go outside the camera features, it has quite a decent camera feature. And if you go back to my video review of comparison of Redmi 9C with iPhone 6s, you will notice that I recognize how good, unexpectedly good, for that price, for $100 basically. The quality of pictures here. The quality of portrait mode is superb here. The quality of video is, the only thing that this phone is obviously lacking is stabilization. Well, it's crucial, yes, but if you're like using something where your phone can be stable, it's not an issue. But if you're moving, then everything is moving. So for the viewer, everything around will be moving. So this one is drawback. But if you compare, it's $100 phone with such a big screen, with good camera for that money, for great usability. So it's just that, it's weird how a technical company pay or not pay attention to what they offer for this or that price. If I were the manufacturer of this phone, I'd probably price it higher. So it's the only thing that this one is lacking as well is support for 5G. And when I came to the States and tried to insert prepaid SIM card from AT&T, it only supported 5G. So all phones which are lower, which do not accept 5G were useless. Were just cameras basically, or not bad as well. So this phone didn't accept internet for some time, and then they just canceled the card. So the text and calls could not be made as well. So I had to switch to this phone. I decided as well, it's a sign from a destiny that I had to spend that much money, because I'm, blogger. I want to develop my channel. I need the picture to be ideal. Well, it's not, to be honest with you. And I'm just wondering whether you had the same problem, because I am going to return this phone, and I may be the unlucky one who got this particular phone with this defect. Well, it happens. It's not something that is always ideal. You have some devices that may be not in a line with other of the same model. Let me just move slightly so you can see how colors are translating to the screen. I would say it's unnatural in general, but this location, guys, for your for your I don't know, player or something, I select the nicest environment, the nicest light with this phone that you can get in the result. Even on the balcony, when they had the lightest place there, here in my flat, somehow the picture, it's not enough pixels or something. It reminded me of how my super old camera, remember those small cameras? And at that time you thought it was super high quality image, but now you say, well, it's retro. And I started to think about those cameras. Well, to be honest, it's not something you would expect. Yes. So guys, I'm gonna return the phone to Apple Store. We'll basically ask their opinion about that, whether something can be made, or whether they obviously do not send 11 Pros or even 12. I think I didn't see even 12 Pro Max there at the store, but let me double check today. But well, they say on the internet that 12 Pro has the same issue, so somehow they do not perform as well as 11 Pro Max. So please guys, comment whether you had the same problem, whether you managed to fix it, or what do you think about this quality for one of the most expensive phones out there. So please share your experience with me as well, and please feel free. I will leave a link to my previous video where I compared Redmi 9C Android phone with iPhone, but I'm referring to this video now just in relations to quality of the picture which you get. So let me just move around slightly for you to get a bit more information. And guys, I'm not sweating, I'm not glittery, I use powder and stuff, but still, when you move around, I just started to move around for you to see what I'm talking about basically. So as you can see, the focus doesn't catch the image as soon as you would want it to, and as I said, it's the nicest, the settings that I like the most. Others are just, for me, it's not acceptable. So this is the balcony here. Well, stabilization is great. Stabilization is superb, and it was superb in the 11th as well. Yeah, but look at the sunlight. So it is the nicest setting that I had. And if you want, I can share it with you. I just used hints from some other reviewer who said that the quality wasn't something he expected, but he played around with settings and it became plus minus acceptable. So let me show you the outside image. Like if it seems that it's still not natural, not quite natural. I'm here with my daughter. This one is horrible. This particular angle, I just hate it. It's like a testing angle for every single setting that I try. I don't like how my face looks. Well, yes, I may be not in the perfect shape or something because I didn't do any super makeup or something, but well, the more natural it is, the better, I guess. Plus, when there's not so much light, I cannot see myself on the screen that sharply. So I don't know. I guess my friend, has 11 Pro and 12 Pro, and the one with 11, I guess she has better sharpness and somehow more natural colors than this one does. It's still, I don't like it. Plus, well, stabilization is great, but together with this light, together with this colors, it makes the whole picture not quite natural. So, yeah, here it is. So, what is it? It's really far from natural. It's even if you do not know me, but you know how the skin should look like, right? And well, here it is. I'm going back to the perfect spot that I found, which is plus minus here. So it's up to you to judge whether you like it or not, whether it's, well, if you're a blogger. So you may think twice before selecting the phone just because of the picture, because, well, text and calls can be made with any phone that supports 5G, especially in States. But camera, well, you have to pay double attention to what you get, whether you like it or not. Maybe somebody likes this like matrix effect. And believe me or not, I didn't use any special filters here at all. And I still don't like it. So please share your opinion with me as well. And share whether you had the same issue or not. And well, if you are a blogger, please share what is the best phone or camera you use. And I hope this review was useful to you guys. In many cases, it will repeat some others who say that the picture is quite blurry and unnatural, but I decided to, it's, what date is today? Let me see. It's 23rd of May. Yeah, 22nd. So I guess they will release something new in September. Well, I don't know this for sure, but usually they do it in September, right? So I hope the picture of the front camera will be better. I don't have any questions and any concerns about the back camera. It's, as I said, it's ideal. It's perfect. Not many real cameras have the same sharpness and quality. It's superb, guys. But if you think about it, the front camera, it can be better, right? So I'll probably return this one and then see if I can find 11 Pro somewhere. Bye bye. Have a great day, guys, and less disappointments in your life.